My stomach is killing me. Oh my god, I can't stop. May 3rd, 2021. Butterfly's grocery store. Show the black guy. Okay, that went off on me in the store about a month and a half ago. I'm gonna cleverly show him and see if he approaches me and accuses me of anything. He's wearing red pants. Makes him bother me about any fucking thing. On any date, including today's date, later on today, May 1st, 2021, San Diego. Alright, I'm going to conclude this video. The thing I said a few minutes ago about let's see beer, oh my god, Gangsta suck dick, it was caught on just record today. Try to catch another video, everybody have a good day. So look at this time frame, right? Now, I'm going to leave this ticket border running, and if it's caught later on in the day, then it obviously will show that I had a reason to predict it in the first place. Again, May 3rd, 2021. San Diego, California, La Jolla, Bonds grocery store. Oh! Oh my god. Oh! I think I slipped in my bag the wrong way. Oh! It's amazing how It's amazing how the verbal harassment will immediately stop and bring up my video off the camera on my phone and start recording. tape recorder proves it. Okay, because right now this video is at 5 minutes and it's approaching 10 seconds as of right now. So that means what was caught on the tape recorder right before that, and for the entire time duration I've been here. Now, if it's not being said now, in these last approaching now 5 minutes and 30 seconds, but it was massively caught going on before I started the video. Because let's just say 6 minutes right now, because it'll be approaching 6 minutes in about 25 seconds. So that would mean 6 minutes minus 6 minutes on this. All right, so let's say the video is 6 minutes long. So subtract 6 minutes from 22 minutes. And then you would be able to hear what was going on before I started the video. Which means that it will show that it instantly stopped once I brought the video up. Alright? Oh, absolutely. And then let's see how long it takes before it starts again. If they're cyber surveilling the victim's activity and they see what you're exposing, then they'll wait a while, so it doesn't appear that it started up again once I stopped. That's been caught on massive amounts of video files at multiple places. Like, say I'm in a coffee shop and it's massively going on, right? I did this at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, located off of Governor Road and Genesee Avenue on multiple dates. Listen to this shit. Now, Periscope stopped allowing anybody to make a video as of April 1st, 2021. Okay. But before that, you could use it anywhere at any time. Okay, anytime, meaning that you can make a live video through Periscope. Now, I used to utilize the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf coffee shop located off of Governor Road and Genesee Avenue back in 2017, 18, and 17 and 18, and I'd be sitting in there. Same thing with Starbucks, and I'd be sitting there, the Starbucks off of La Jolla Square Drive in La Jolla, San Diego, and I'd be sitting in there, and they would have people sitting all around me. Literally, I got hundreds of audio files to prove it. Oh, absolutely. And if I get arrested, they can easily steal them and then claim they never existed and then call you crazy. Oh, absolutely. Google that to gang stalking. So anyway, on multiple dates, I'm sitting inside that Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf with my tape recorder in the record mode while I'm using my computer at a table, right? And so they'd prop up massive amounts of people in there, and they would repeat those words and phrases, all right? Including ones that would get in line because I was sitting at a coffee table that was against the wall, and right where I was sitting at was where the people would stand at in line in order to be waited upon so they could get coffee. So I'd be sitting at a coffee table that was right next to that line, and they would even put people in line to say it. That's how bad it was. So you know what I did on a few occasions? I would get out my tape recorder while sitting at the table, and I'd make a statement on my tape recorder privately saying, I'm getting ready to bring up Periscope. And when I say Z, the letter Z, that means Periscope has started live broadcasting. I'd make that statement on my tape recorder. And then I'd say, let's see if all the verbal harassment that's been caught on the tape recorder suddenly stops once I bring up Periscope. And then I'd state in the tape recorder, you'll know that I'm going live on Periscope when I say the letter Z. So then it'd bring up Periscope, go live, and it would immediately stop. So then they got hip to it, and so what they would do is they would then, on a scale of 1 to 10, it going on a massive scale before I brought up Periscope, as soon as I bring up Periscope, it stopped, and then they got hip to what I was doing, so then they would bring it back up to level, 3. Okay? In order to make it appear that it didn't stop once I brought up the video. That was done on at least, I'd say at least 15 occasions. And so right after I started doing that shit, the manager over at that Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf tried to accuse me of stealing something one day. And I said, he caught it on video. And I said, well, let's see the video. And he wouldn't let me see it. And I asked him 15 times in a row. I said, let me see it. And he wouldn't let me see it. Yet he's accusing me of something, right? And he claims he's got it on video, but yet he wouldn't let me see the video. See, in this crime, they can accuse you of anything, anywhere, at any time, and then use that as a normal apparent excuse to ban you. And that happened right after I started doing that thing, with the Periscope. Okay? Because they could see, when you Google cyber surveillance and gang stalking, they can see by watching what you're doing online, what you're doing. So they can then see that you're not just catching on audio, they can also see you're trying to catch it on video. Well, they can't have that because it's literally showing where you're at. Even though, when I was going into Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, I would buy a coffee. Now, their receipts have electronic time and date stamps, and this tape recorder runs by electronic time and date stamp. So, like, say if I'm at a bus stop at 9 a.m., okay, and I say in my tip recorder, I'm going to Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. Let's see if anybody says gang stalk, oh my God, or suck dick, as they're saying it. And then I get to Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, and I arrive at 10 a.m., and it's caught. Well, then that's proving I was being tracked to that place in order to prop up that bullshit. But you see, and then if you buy so if you get there at 10 and then you buy a coffee, the tape recorder is going to reflect that you bought a coffee at 10:01 a.m. And if you make a statement to the manager as he's waiting on you, how do you like working at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf? And he says, it's fine, I love it. Well, then that also proves where you're at. Well, they're saying I was doing that too. Now, I'm referring to the host of the crime, right? So that was isolating and proving where the harassment that was continually caught on the tape recorder as it was continuing to record, right? So then once I started making videos and catching them, they came up with that normal appearing bullshit excuse. Literally, okay? Literally, okay? I mean, come on, think about it. Anybody at any business anywhere you go, if you're a gang stalking victim, they can accuse you of anything. Okay? And then if you call the police can say, well, they got a right to ban you. So do you see how easy it is? Maybe you should research staged accusations and complaints connected to gang stalking crimes at businesses, libraries, universities, and so on. And when they play out that type of event, it's called street theaters. Google that statement. So you see, what they wanted to do is they wanted to stop the exposure. How did they stop the exposure? They don't allow you to come back. They don't allow you to come back through a total, complete, full-faced lie. Oh, absolutely. And I still got those receipts and audio files. Oh, absolutely. So I'm going to end this video at exactly, right now the counter is showing it's approaching 12 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm going to end it at 12 minutes and 40 seconds. So you're going to be able to see on my tape recorder what time frame that's occurring. Because when I say bye, that means I'm saying bye at 12 minutes and 40 seconds into it. So that would be very close to 4 hours, 29 minutes, and, all right, let's say 12 minutes and 50 seconds. So that would mean that I would be literally approaching 29 minutes and 50 seconds on the tape recorder. Okay, goodbye, everybody.